Hello everyone, I'm glad you could join me. My name is Nick and we're looking at a game called Star X on the Game Boy Advance, published by BAM Entertainment in 2002. It's a space dogfighting game for 1 to 4 players if you've got link cable support, gives you 22 missions, and the graphics here look a bit like Frontier Elite on the Commodore Amiga. It's a slick shooter as well, where you can collect weapons and power-ups and use a Polygon engine. Yeah, this is one of my first goes of this. I tended to have a practice go on it and I found the control mechanism a little bit difficult, so we'll see how we get on and bear that in mind. But uses plain polygons as the engine, which is always a good thing on the Game Boy Advance, because when it gets bogged down in textured surfaces, then things tend to slow down. It starts getting a bit of a problem on the old eyes. There's a bit of a story here which could skip through if I wanted to, but I won't. I'll just relax and get myself ready. But essentially, if you haven't read this as it's been going past, you discover an alien race, or the Earth has done, so we sent an envoy to say hello. The aliens, being aliens as they are, completely obliterated the convoy, and I'm the only survivor, and I've been taken prisoner, or you have, and you have to escape over these 22 different levels, and then warn the planet Earth that these aliens are up to no good and they shouldn't be trusted. Yeah. Very rarely in computer games do you meet aliens where they say, oh hello, yeah, we'd love to be friends, let's share technologies and knowledge. That never happens, does it? Why should that? I think the Vulcans did in Star Trek, but that's about it. I'd imagine that would be a very poor and boring computer game if that ever happened. Right, are you following this? So there's air battles. Well, that's with good graphics. There's air battles and land battles as well. But I probably won't get off level 1. But at least we'll show you what the game handling's like, the graphics and the sound. Now here's how I make the daring escape. I punch that chameleon lizard-looking fellow. Then we make it to the docking bay, I get in the ship, there it is, I take off and we're away. And it looks pretty stormy. What could possibly go wrong as we bid our flee for freedom and to warn the human race? Star X. Da da da. Right, I think we'll put this on easy to give myself at least half a chance. There is power-ups for collecting weapons, but we start on an ocean sort of world, I think. Ba, 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 ba. It's the sort of game I'd love for it to have a remake, because I think the virtual reality of the graphics of today, I think it could be pretty special. But let's see what BAM Entertainment of 2002 could come up with as we enter the area. Here we go. Right. Now, it scrolls okay. I like the graphics of the sea, but the target mechanism is very, very tricky to focus on the enemy here. So yeah, it's a bit more luck than judgment, but avoid these little islands, don't crash into them, or these buildings. But yeah, that red square that's going all over the place is the targeting mechanism. Very awkward. Okay, but you have to avoid being shot, a bit like an afterburner, but at the same time get to your destination. Flying underneath these islandy bits do tend to help, and that's where they tend to hide the power-ups. There's like shield generation and upgrade of weapons. The aliens are firing back at you, look a bit like TIE fighters, maybe influenced by that. Right, okay, don't crash into the sea. Just avoid everything. Nice bit of shadowing there. Good explosions. Good, okay. Now I'm glad they didn't go for textured surfaces here, which got very confusing. But my first impressions of this game is it's okay, it runs okay, but the control mechanism could have been a whole lot better. That's preventing it being a super stunner of a game. But the ship's as it should be, nice and triangular. Oops, there's a weapon there that I missed. Let's go over these boys. There's a nice bit of variety here. Let's take out that ship. Music's quite good, isn't it, there? It's alright. Polygon engine from BAM Entertainment. I don't know any other games that BAM did. Let me know if you know them. But when it comes to these sort of games, shooters, I much prefer Iridian and Iridian 2. I have reviewed both of those. If you want to check them out and compare them to this, by all means be my guest. If you want to drop a comment on those videos, I very often answer them. Right, let's get past this fleet as we zip past this island. You see my shield there in the top left is taking a bit of a beating, but we've completed the first part. Hooray! Enemy shot down 26. Well, you know, I haven't done too badly there compared to my practice go early on, so all's good. There's a password which you could write down so you can skip to this next time. Part 2. What could it be? Be careful. What does that say? Rob? Be careful, Rob. I'm not Rob, I'm Nick. Going over the sea again. There's a bit of pop-up in this, which you probably already noticed. You've got your eye in the distance there on the horizon. Things are going to start popping up out of nowhere. It's not best, but it's acceptable. I do feel a sense of excitement that I want to get further in this game, but you'd have to be a genius to get past all 22 levels, I think. I'm unaware of any cheat modes. Oh, Hovercraft has been blown up. Oh, there's a weapon there. Got it. What's that? New weapon. Right, immediately I've got some sort of pulse shooter rather than that green laser, which I presume does more destruction, but really I need some sort of shield generation. Explosions are good, but I'm only going to take one more hit and then I'm dead. Let's hope it doesn't happen very soon. You can launch bombs as well. God. Yeah, I'm dead. We do have a couple of continues though, I believe. There we go. So back to 3 lives. Nice rainbow there. It's obviously been raining. Da, da, da. I do tend to like Polygon games. I think you've probably got it from what I'm saying, or the mood of what I'm saying it. This is okay without being brilliant. It could have been a whole lot better. I'll probably play it a few more times again though. Da, da, da. You probably get more out of it the more you play it. Or another Hovercraft, which I blew up last time. Oh, some rocks falling down. Oh god. Took a bit of damage there. There's a shield generation thing. If I hit that. Yep, there we go. Shield replenished. Get out of the way, boat. If you're looking for a Polygon sort of fighter on the Commodore Amiga, then you're looking at Sky Fox, which influenced this, I believe, and also, which I prefer, Hunter, who's more of a sedate one, but quite good fun as well. Haven't reviewed Sky Fox yet. There's 1 and 2. Might have to come to that on the Amiga at some stage. Right, get through there. Let's at least get to the end. I think there's an end of level boss at the end of this one. Star X. So, I don't know if there was a Star Y or a Star Z. Don't think this game had a sequel. Let's get that weapon. Right, shield power it was. These craft are just hovering in mid-air. Yeah, they're targeting things all over the place. It does self-center, but slowly. Yeah, trying to... Oh, did I get that? I don't know what that was. Yeah, I mean, you have to keep the ship level to center the square, and that makes you vulnerable to getting hit. Oh, it's getting... See, that pop-up was terrible. It's getting a little bit messy now. Oh dear. Come on. Must be near the end of the level now. Right, shield regenerated, that's going to help. Oh dear. High-powered assault craft will make short work of you. Yeah, probably. Lizard face. There it is. Some sort of amazing hovercraft thing. So it's got 8 gun turrets I've got to take out. Yeah, this ain't looking good. I'm presuming that red bar is the damage of the enemy. Yeah, it must be the damage of the enemy. So I've got to take them out before they take me out. And it looks like they're winning this at the moment. Oh god, if only there was a super weapon I could do. Come on, red bar, drop below. This is going to take some sort of genius to work this out. Oh dear. Maybe I should kamikaze the first 2 ships into them. Oh, death imminent. Death now. Curses. There is a practice or training mode you can do for jumping into the game. So do check that out if you've got this. Maybe I should have done that first, because I'd imagine there's a technique to destroying this thing. Already it's taken a small lead. Going in at point blank range doesn't seem to be a very good idea. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame the control mechanism couldn't be better here, because this could be quite a nice game. Sense of speed if you're looking at the sea. Would like to know what the next levels are like, but it's unlikely I'm going to get to those in any time soon. Well, of course, taking a hit to the front water. It's miles too close to this ship. I'm trying all sorts of stunts here. No. Right, one last attempt. What could possibly go wrong, apart from infinite death? Right, okay. Maybe if I just keep going backward and forward like I did on Afterburner, I might get lucky. They haven't hit me yet. They haven't hit me yet. Maybe this is the strategy, but I haven't hit them either. Oops, way too close. Yeah, I've taken a blast there, and I haven't hit them at all. Oh dear. I need a... Yeah, see, this is when I probably need that 4-player link support. If there was 4 aircraft firing at this thing, I might have a chance. Maybe in 4-player that there might be more ships. Who knows? Yeah. Where's my other 3 players when you need them? This isn't going well. Well, at least I'm showing you the gameplay, which is always the intention. Good music, good sound effects, good graphics, poor gameplay. Well, poor is maybe a bit harsh. It's okay gameplay, it could be a bit better. What do you think? Do you own this game? What do you think of it? Do you go back to it regularly? Or is it a game that you're quite impressed with it? You might examine it. Let me know. Always interesting to hear what your comments are, in case they're different from mine, in case they agree with mine. It's all about discussion here. You don't have to agree with everything I say. But if you do, that's great. Oops, and I'm dead again. That's it. Game over, boy. Yeah, that's quite a nice sequence there. Game over. Yeah, well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Star X on the Game Boy Advance, influenced by Skyfox, I believe, and published by BAM Entertainment in 2002. Thanks for watching that one. As always, please remember to rate, comment and subscribe if you want to. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.